Every evening at exactly 6:17 p.m., the same old man sat on the last bench at Maple Street Park. Nobody knew his name. Kids called him Bench Guy. Dog walkers nodded politely. Teenagers barely noticed him. He wore the same brown coat, even in warmer weather, and always carried a small paper bag. Inside that bag, nobody knew, until one Tuesday. It started with a girl named Lily. Lily was 11, curious, and the kind of kid who asked questions adults didn't have time for. That evening, her mom was late picking her up from soccer practice, so she wandered over to the last bench. "You're here every day," she said, hands on her hips. The old man looked up, surprised, then smiled. "So are you," he replied. Lily squinted. "What's in the bag?" The man chuckled. "Big question for a first conversation." She shrugged. "I don't like small ones." That made him laugh, a real laugh, the kind that had probably been waiting years to come out. "All right," he said, opening the bag slowly. "But only if you promise not to be disappointed." Inside were sandwiches, peanut butter, turkey, ham and cheese, carefully wrapped. Lily blinked. That's it, he said. Or, that's everything. Depends how you look at it. Before she could ask more, a man approached, tired, worn down, clothes a little too old for his age. The old man stood up, handed him a sandwich, and said quietly, "Good to see you again, Marcus." Marcus smiled like he'd just been handed gold. "You too, Mr. Callahan." And just like that, he walked away. Lily's eyes widened. "You just give those away every day, Mr. Callahan said. "Why?" He sat back down, looking out at the sunset. "Because once, a long time ago, someone did the same for me." There was a pause, the kind that felt important. "Were you poor?" Lily asked softly. Mr. Callahan nodded. "Lost my job, my home, my way for a while." He tapped the bag. "One sandwich at the right moment can remind you that the world hasn't forgotten you." The next day, Lily came back. And she brought 2 sandwiches. The day after that, she brought 4. By the end of the week, her mom was helping. Then her dad, then neighbors, then the entire block. The last bench at Maple Street Park became something else. Not just a bench. A place where people showed up, for each other. Weeks later, the bag was bigger. Then it became boxes. Then tables. One evening, as the sun dipped low, Lily sat beside Mr. Callahan again. "You started all this," she said proudly. He shook his head. "No, Lily, kindness did. I just passed it along." She thought about that, then smiled. "Well," she said, "I'm gonna keep passing it." Mr. Callahan looked at her, really looked this time, and his eyes softened. "Yeah," he said quietly. "I think you will." And for the first time in years, the last bench wasn't the end of anything. It was the beginning.